glad to have you with us at Johnny Red Floyd Stadium in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, home to the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Missouri State's offense will go on the attack first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. We're just going to see what they do today.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it up for 44.
That is the perfect start for a defense that has really struggled against the pass this season. They're in the bottom portion, okay? Have struggled, but opening drive, making a statement. Maybe this creates some momentum. Maybe this turns the tide for this defense.
Use the play fake, now to throw. The sure hands, it's Patterson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Looking for a gap, it's Clemens. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39, it's 3rd and short. To the air, it's McDonald. Throwing right. Right on the money. Turning it on. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. Offense getting set for first down. Quarterback keeps it. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give to the back. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, MTSU. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. Finds his tight end. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quickly to the tight end. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. And the Bears have it with a 1st and 10. That's a first down for the offense. The RPO, it's complete.
And that RPO play was run to perfection. The run fake forced and sucked the defense up, and a nice job on the route by the receiver, not telegraphing that he was breaking to the inside on the slant.
Got a man, it's Johnson. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. The run to the left. Breaks into the open. Got the first down and more. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Rides the back on the option to give.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Caught in the backfield, it's Young. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Snags it, and he will score! Touchdown, Bears!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point splits the uprights. So it's an 80-yard drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Gets the back moving. Looking for a man. It's McDonald. It's complete on the right side. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
My old coach.
There he goes. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down.
It's another first down.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They'll run play action. Looking for a huge play. Touchdown, Blue Raiders! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone.
Sometimes you see play action for teams that don't really even run the football. I love how they run the football, set it up, next play, take the big shot down the field. The receiver makes the play, makes the catch, and runs it into the end zone.
Lining up for the PAT. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. UConn is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Huskies have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to New Mexico State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. Off the play fake. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Bears will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing it. Oh, he's got some space. Defense uses the sideline there, and he gets it into plus territory at the 49. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Carter. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So here comes the Bear offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
How about the left side of the line getting off the ball, creating some holes for that running back to get through, make a big play on the handoff to the left.
When something works that well, you might as well go right back to it. I mean, they showed no indication that they could stop.
I like to go back to it and hurry up, get to the line of scrimmage quick, run it again.
Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Wide open downfield. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. And the Bears are on the move. Looking downfield on 1st down. Bringing the heat. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Bought a little time, lets it go. Working that left side now. He'll be brought down at the 41-yard line, not close to the line to gain, and it's 4th down. Punt is in the air. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Back to pass, it's McDonald. Got his man. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37.
First down for the offense.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Turning it on! He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48.
First down.
Might as well give it to him again. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top.
That's a really good stop by the defense, Jesse. They need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Catch in the middle, it's Lacy. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Trying to make magic with his feet. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. This offense has put on a display in the 1st half, and they have a chance to tack another one on before the break. Firing to the right, complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Back to throw, it's McDonald. Pocket breaking down. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. He splits the uprights, and that will extend their lead even further.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
He'll start the return inside his spot. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Fires to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about.
Hold it.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. They boot it away. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Wants to throw. It's McDonald. Looking left. Pulls it in. It's Lacy. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line.
Middle Tennessee.
Looking to throw on first down. They're setting up the screen. Still running at the 40. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. He's brought down the one. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. He leaves it with his back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Pulls it and fires to the left. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Absolutely center cut. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, if nothing else, a notable first half so far in Murfreesboro. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering two things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Floyd Stadium.
We're just about ready to start the second half.
Set to kick it off.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. They'll start the third quarter with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Give to the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on 3rd down. They stop him again, and not only that, they've made this 4th down that much harder. They bring the punter onto the field now. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And there is a little more difficult to defend than pressure right up the middle, and the big nose tackle brings it there.
And he starts right on the football. A lot of time he gets double teamed, right? Because he's right there and you got the guards next to him, but the big fella just uses his power, overpowers the line, gets to the quarterback, and gets the sack.
The Bears trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf.
At the 34-yard line. Brings up second down.
Give to the running back. Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. And the Bears lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down.
Man, I like the call. 3rd inches, I feel like I can get a few inches. I just need to fall forward, but this defense more than ready for the quarterback sneak.
And I think as a play caller, that just makes you...
Breaks into the open. He just has a nose for those little crevices to be able to find space, and he picks up the first down. On the move, it's Young. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. They put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. Trying play action. Gets rid of it. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. Just drives in between the uprights.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. On the move from inside is 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Gives it on the option. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's McDonald. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Oh, what a move. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Going over the middle, it's Johnson. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure, it's a 1st down. That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Takes the handoff, it's Young. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. It's picked off, and another empty drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a 1st down. Let's see if they can put something together here. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. The play action fake. Under fire. And the throw out to the sideline took just a few yards. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44.
Brings up third down.
To throw, it's McDonald. Under fire. Trying to get rid of it. And the incomplete pass on 3rd down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. So the defense will decline the penalty and bring up 4th down. Just needs a crack to get a return. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. The give on the option. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Going with the ground game left. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On target to the left. Hits the crease. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field.
There's a great example of a quarterback who's able to turn the page. Things haven't always gone his way. He's obviously thrown 2 picks earlier in this game, but he's still staying aggressive. He's still taking shots, and his guys are making plays for him.
They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. On the run, it's Slater. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point, you're going to have to change your thought process. We've reached the end of the period. Middle Tennessee is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
And the defense loves being in this type of situation, right? You've got a big lead. It's in the 4th quarter. You know the opponent's going to be throwing the football, so you get your best pass rushers coming off the edge, using that speed, dipping and ripping, getting to the quarterback for another big play.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Unleashes one deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's McDonald. Fires to the wideout. Got his man to the left. He's loose. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line.
And a first down.
He'll pull it on the read. Makes a man miss. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee! And the beatdown has ensued. They push out this lead in the 4th quarter, and it might be enough to give them that elusive 2nd win of the season.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he added the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Tough to beat action, gentlemen. You know that. Let's take a look at the highlights. Kent State is currently ahead inside a jam-packed Dick Stadium, but the Golden Flashes have not been able to separate themselves offensively. They're up by a field goal over Toledo. The action never sleeps, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. That last completion sets him up on second down. From the gun, the running back has it. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. The Bears come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down.
First down for the offense.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. He's in open space downfield. There he goes. Doing some serious work on the ground. Out of bounds at the 35 after that big run. And the Bears are on the move.
First down.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. Open space at the 25. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Wants to throw on first down. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. Takes the handoff. It's Clemens. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. To the air, it's McDonald. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
But one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Picks up just a few before he's brought down, not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. Hunt is on its way. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. So here comes the Missouri State offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
The Bears with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. And the Bears really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Motion from the wideout. Leaves it with the back. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Here's the pressure. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
And the Bears now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Gonna sling it on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Slater. Jumped on top of the pile. Third and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Flips it out on the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. They go to the wide receiver screen. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Rushes on him. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. He's not even going to get close. Knocked out of bounds well behind the first down marker. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job by this team being ready, getting the W.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.